Welcome to Big Apple Mountain Tarot. I'm Mike Rusnak.
I'm Everest Tall. We are here with your weekly 3-card tarot pull. It is the week of December 2nd through the 8th. Today's Monday, December 2nd.
Yeah, we're going to pull 3 cards, and you just pick whatever you gravitate towards. And then we're going to talk a little bit about the astrology for this this week, which may be the more intense week of December.
Very interesting week. A lot of stuff is going out there.
Yes.
So if you're new to this, we're going to show you the back of these cards and just pick 1, 2, and 3.
I'm cutting the deck.
All
here,
right.
the answers lie here. So,
Okay.
card.
And I'm going to play with you. I'm going to choose number 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that's 1, 2.
And 3. All right.
And 3. Okay, so this is card 1, card 2,
Card 3. Okay, give that a
Take
second.
a moment.
Uno, dos, tres. All right. We'll start with number 1.
So if you chose the first card, you chose lucky 3 of Cups.
3 of Cups, circle of support. Cups are emotions. These 3 maidens, they don't necessarily need to be women, but these 3 figures have different costumes on. And one could imagine people coming together from different emotional spaces, different geographical spaces to support each other. This is really positive. 3s are expansive emotional growth. This is lovely. Congratulations.
Lovely emotional support.
Lovely, lovely.
Yeah.
That's number 1.
Okay. If you chose number 2, as you have,
I did it before.
you chose again.
I chose heartache. No, that's not exactly what it
It's
is.
emotional weather.
Also, this is a 3.
Yes. And swords are thoughts. Right?
Swords are thoughts.
Turning back on you.
Turning back on you. This is weather coming in. This is expansive thoughts about miscommunication, heartache, emotional space. This is temporary, and it like a storm, it passes.
It always passes, and look at how much you're going to grow if you feel this crappy.
That's right.
Right?
The garden has to grow from rain.
And turning pain into joy is the lesson of the third card, which is
Dun, dun, dun.
the Magician. If you chose the third, you chose the Magician, right?
Yeah.
And
now,
that's what cards?
what a bunch of cards. Now, this is number 1. This is the Magician. This is the power to take mental thoughts and transmute them and make them earthly goals,
Real
earthly
alchemy.
projections. This is real magic. This is thought forms. Our thoughts have an influence on ourselves, but also the world around us. This is true magic. And if you see this figure, he's raising his hand to the sky and pointing to the earth. There's this like kind of energy coming through, and he has all the tools of the tarot fully integrated into himself. And there is a little infinity sign above his head, kind of saying that it has to do with the soul.
As above, so is below.
As above, so below. And speaking of, we're going to talk a little bit about the week's energy.
Yeah, the week's energy, it's a little bit complicated because we have, so we just passed the new moon.
Right.
The new moon was about planting seeds of expansion for curiosity so that we let curiosity lead us gently, right?
Right. Keep yourself curious.
Yes. Mercury has been retrograde. On the 3rd, that's Wednesday.
Right.
December 4th, the Sun and Saturn will be in a very tight square to one another.
Yeah.
The Sun in Sagittarius, Saturn in Pisces, both 13 degrees. So that is one tough day.
Right.
Thursday, the day after, Mars is going to go retrograde. And that day, Mercury will kazemi the Sun. So look out for your thoughts.
Right.
And your words literally being eclipsed by your ego.
Yes.
On that day.
So Mercury, Kazemi, the sun. The sun is our ego. It's a malefic. The sun is a malefic. It can burn us out. The sun overpowering the Mercury.
Yeah.
Mercury retrograde happens every year around this time, just before Christmas.
What happens?
It happens a lot. It's common.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean everything's going to fall apart. It doesn't mean your car is going to fall apart. There's just extra caution. And if you take the R from retrograde and use it as a review,
Review, restructure,
Restore.
reevaluate, reread, just redo. Yes. Reinterpret, reimagine.
And on the 6th, there's going to be a little bit of some issues with miscommunication and jumping to opinions as Mars and Mercury are in...
No. Mars goes retrograde.
See, that's why there's
At
two
the
of us.
same time as Mars going retrograde, Neptune is going direct. So Neptune moves direct on the 7th.
Right.
Mars moves retrograde on the 6th. Mercury, Kazimi the Sun, on Thursday, December 5th.
Right.
So it's a little bit complicated. Mars moving retrograde, we might feel lower energy.
Right.
Neptune moving direct, there might be a lifting of the fog if we have felt very confused, very muddy.
Is there
There might
anything...
be some clarification. Now, Neptune moving direct, what happens after that is the moon will start waxing. So the moon will become full on the 14th. I don't want to say there will be floods. Right?
A lot of astrologers...
It's hard to say where science ends and astrology begins. Climate change is very real.
Right.
And how do you square that with astrology? I don't want to say there will be floods, but there could be floods.
Oftentimes, many astrologers, and I'm a little suspicious about this, talk about Neptune, god of the sea, regarding flooding. Now, there's been a lot of storms. There's a lot of snow in the East Coast. Of course, that's possible, but just keep in mind there could be issues with flooding. Now, there is this rumor happening this week, which I think is interesting. I doubt it, but there is an alien invasion happening, possibly tomorrow.
Would we notice?
I don't think we would notice. But there is also, this is, I feel, related to Neptune and this outer mystery and this deep.
Look for clarification, and above all, practice that Sagittarian philosophy. And remember, the meaning of life is to look up at the stars, to look up at the heavens for inspiration, to look up from our phone, from our distractions.
Keep curious.
To look up, to keep curious, to take it step by step, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day, but little by little, very gently, right?
Very gently,
Yes.
keep curious. A lot is happening. A lot is happening behind the scenes.
The point of life is to look up, not to get into ourselves. Just review, reflect, but move out.
Yeah, keep yourself objective as things are developing, and keep curious.
Keep your hopes high, though.
And these are your amazing cards for the week.
Congratulations.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.